loading in now. Okay, guys, game one starting right now. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Again, we're going to be hosting these every single Monday. There's going to be a qualifier round where 20 teams are going to compete. The top teams from there will then go to carry on to the Thursday event, which will be broadcasted on the Hyperlux Twitch page. So make sure you go check out and follow the Hyperlux Twitch page. Andrew and I are going to be in charge of production and casting those events. So it will look exactly the same. We're just going to be broadcasting it from somewhere else. Thank you again, Hyperlux, so very much for sponsoring this event. This is huge. Being able to put on these Pro Series events has been such a big deal for us. All right, so you guys know the drill. We always have one team that lands up here, Climatizer. They're usually never, they're usually not contested too much. I might be muted.
Got you. I'm back.
Okay. Okay, Harvester. Harvester is where it's going down. We already do have one person down with Nano. Not looking good for CLG. Mamba does have a blue shield right now. Only one gun to his name, but that frag's going to make him have to back up a bit. Avoiding that sear attack, but not that thermite. Playing it a little safe here. Going to try to pop another gas and get this res. That audio of the gas really does help dampen the sound a bit, so they can quickly get their teammate up. You can phase out. Okay, 20 teams still up. This seems to be where most of the action is at the moment.
Looks like
still not had a chance to heal.
That's CLG that had Nano down. They are up against Petty Boss, Clain, and Kenny, so not looking very good for CLG right now in Harvester.
This is a tough POI to contest, too. They're dipping. They're leaving. They're going to try to make their way to the tunnel.
Okay. Just a quick map update real quick for you guys. We do have 3 teams in Skyhook. That is, that's a little bit too much there. They're probably going to not be happy about that long term. We do have also the Countdown team looking over at Lava Fisher. This is typically what they do. This is normally an isolated fight over here. The Countdown does come over, and they try to get a quick attack on the Lava Fisher team, so that's what's happening.
Something NRG is doing that's quite interesting now, too, is you guys know NRG lands staging. Look how far split that he is here, trying to get maybe a poke shot or two here to see, because these two teams are still here. You can see CLG's kind of stuck in the middle.
We're fighting hard. We got the Lava Fisher team pushing up. It looks like Tech did get some pretty good damage in.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that guy must have Joey Blackout going down hard. Tech getting some good shots in. This might be down to a 3v1 here.
Hey, they're all extremely low on this team, though.
Yeah, they're trying to push a Watson team, so even though they do have the advantage, they're losing a bit because they're trying to push inside of a building with a Watson. Pushing a Watson or a Caustic is generally tougher than it needs to be.
They're going to go ahead and get the thirst here.
So they do win. They do win. It looks like Scissors is going to get out. And maybe try to get some banners here in a minute.
Okay, we do have some interesting things happening here. Going back to Harvester area of the map. And a knock mid-air. Oh my goodness, sweet with the scout shots of the Sentry.
Dude, that's what they do, man.
That's what they do. You are not safe. You are not safe at all. Here he is getting some thirst here. Not looking good for CLG. NRG did lose a team player though, but as you can hear, they're already respawning him back now.
Are you at Harvester?
I am. There's a couple of teams at Harvester here. And another team even coming in. You can see E8's coming in too. They saw all the stuff that's going on here. Going back to NRG, they did get a little bit of a reset. They're going to hold the height. They just need to keep their head on a swivel here. Guys, 20 teams are still up. 20 teams are still up. Give you an idea of some teams. CLG's down to 1 player. RDM's also down to 1 player. But we do still have 20 teams alive.
All right, I was checking on who we had in comms. Not many, so it's just going to be us today, I think.
That's fine. Normally, we will try to do listen-ins and comms on our Thursday events when we're doing the cash money one. This is the qualifier. We will ask the players to join in the Discord. It is a little more exciting when we can listen into them. We like hearing the hypeness. I'm watching NRG. I like seeing their rotate here. I mean, this POI is completely looted. Okay, getting a player really low there, but there's just so many teams around where there's really not much they can do. You don't want to overextend any fight. See if there's any other drama. Okay, on the south side of the map, we have...
Everybody.
I know, everyone is down there on the south side. It doesn't look like anyone's going to be...
Well, we have I think I see an attack about to happen. Couple teams on the very bottom south.
We have a fair fight in Geyser, I think. So if you want to go get on Sentinels, and okay. I am watching Team Ass. I'm on Team Ass, you get on Sentinels and Geyser, and we're gonna watch both of those points of view. All right, here you guys go. So again, Team Ass down here, Sen right over here. You can see both sides of this fight. This should be a fair 3v3.
Team Sen is on the move. They don't look... They're not standing their ground at all. No, they're out. They're out. They were not interested at all in the fight.
Guys, can we get some hype for Snipe Down competing?
Can
we get some hype for this? I love to see it.
Let's go.
All right. So that fight amounted to nothing. I was excited to show you guys that split screen view, but when we have a fair 3v3, we'll try to pull that view back out. 2 teams still lagging over in Harvester. 3 teams over here around the thermal side.
20 squads up.
20 squads. We're going to have so many fights at the same time.
NRG, here we go. They do want to push here. They're still in Harvester. They're going to throw out the Seer ultimate. They're going to push up. Sweet is going to try to get some damage in with the G7. Does get a shield crack.
If your fight dies down, let me know because I do have another one.
This is going to be feverish here. Nathan
we have
going
2
roof with the
big
Horizon.
fights going on at the same time. Outside of Thermal Station, there is another fight with 3 teams.
Nathan going down. It's going to be a 2v3. Sweet does get the pick. Good angles over here. The G7 is not what you want. Gale's going to try to 2v1. Another G7. Oh my, hip fire. G7. It does not work like that for me. It does not work like that for me. What was that?
All right, we're back on my fight here. I have 3 teams right here at this node name outside of Thermal. You can see I have my walls turned on. 1 team is fully inside. The team outside here that's attacking them, and there's even a team straight up to the south. They cannot afford to get a single player knocked here because you are just going to die to that team on the hill. Good PK shots. Coming in with a good close range guns. Tech knows there's another team behind, and that was a really good call to back up. Let that other team finish what they started, and now they're going to reset a bit, heal up, and then go back in. They're not going to let that third party stop them, and that was really good use of Seer's passive for him to figure that out. And I know that those call-outs were telling that team right there, new team, new team. Okay. I'm going to go back in here, 17 squads up. This other team has reset a bit, but we're going to go in. Other Horizon ult. Not looking good for them. Gonna try to hit a bat, and he's going to get knocked in the way. This is not looking good. Last person on the team up here. Can he do it? I mean, he put up a great fight, but it's not going to be enough.
Big news
and
here.
Look who's here. NRG is here on the way, though. NRG is back, and they're going to continue the fights right here at the No Name. So there are no winners here. There are truly no winners. This should be a pretty easy cleanup for them. This G2 that they're fighting. Design. Oh my design! That was so satisfying to watch. Amazing, amazing right there. But NRG is going to clean up the No Name at Thermal. All right, Andrew, take it over.
All right, I'm going to have to show you that fight afterwards. It was tripods getting eliminated. They tried a sneak attack. Your fight took so long.
It was 5 teams. I'm sorry. I had 5 teams right there. That No Name.
Tripods over at Geyser was going to try to sneak attack onto the team of Aberlelli and Snipe Down, and I screen capped it, so I'll show you guys right after this game what happened.
You can call them Team Ass, Andrew. That's their name. All right, Team Ass rotating in. Very, very late rotate. Zone 2, they could definitely survive in this, but there really aren't many teams playing edge at all. You think this is a result of everyone just being excited to finally have some competitive in Apex? That's why they're playing so sweaty and so zone? Or do you think that that's a result of the new zone changes? You know that round 1 is closing faster and with more damage. That's something that was new at the start of this season. I have not seen any really competitive tournaments since these zone changes have happened, but Zone 2, we normally would see so many teams deep in zone.
Well, in Zone 1, teams literally just sit in zone and just wait for a while. So they can't really do that because the increase in tick damage. So I think for sure the teams can't afford to sit in zone like they used to. Only 12 squads up. We normally have about 15 or 16 at this stage.
Not really the shields that Team Nightmare wants to have this late in the game. 2 blues. They do have some ranged weapons. They're going to try to level those shields up before they have to make the next rotate. But these 2 teams here are going to be the ones that have to move.
Seeing if we can get any comms on anybody up here. Yeah, Team LG is in comms, and they're in a really good spot near launch site. So we're going to go over to them when we can.
Okay, perfect.
We don't need to.
What other teams do we have comms on?
NM,
Nightmare,
OXG, RAK, SUP.
Okay, good.
BMX.
All right, a couple of our teams that were partial are being taken out. Guys, since we're about mid-match, I want to show you here. These are the teams that are eliminated thus far. These are the teams that are alive and doing well. Team Ass in first place so far this game with 6 kills. NRG also tying them with that 6 kills. Well done. It's their game to win.
Got 11 squads up. That is pretty low. Pretty low number there. I want to show you a maneuver here. We have Team Ass that's coming in from the back of zone. They're about to be gate kept. It's going to be really hard for them to push out here. Aberlelli, Snipe Down, and Slurpee. They're going to have to roll right into a fight. They don't really have a whole lot of cover. They have a little bit of a heady here on the low ground, which could be used.
Now, Nightmare might try to 3P them too. This is going to be a really good Horizon ult. They really don't have any cover here.
Slurpee
They're
getting
trying
focused.
to play down on low ground.
They need to be saved by a third party.
They are getting saved by a third party as they get shot in the back right there, losing 1, about to be 2 players, and they are pinched.
Snipe Down gonna hold it down while his teammate reses.
Okay, Team Sup was eliminated with that. They had the advantage on Team Ass there, but they did get taken out by a team in the back. Yes, this is a normal tournament. ALGS rules.
Huge loot.
6
Huge
games.
loot. All the loot.
Getting canceled by the Seer. Seer, the only legend in the game that does absolutely everything. Gives you wall hacks. Cancels everything, including heals and abilities.
Team Ass still not very safe. They have to move up to a rock that doesn't provide them a whole lot of cover.
They cannot have a Newcastle team behind them right there.
I think
they
have
cannot
to push
at
this.
all. They're going to have to push it. They have to. If you want to get on the team that's Newcastle and show us the split.
Very good angle up here from Aberlelli.
Amazing shots out of Mac.
Stays alive. That's huge. Gets to hit the bat.
Look at them all behind the shield as
Going
Snipe
in.
Down goes and gets an angle. He does a ton of work before going down. Can Slurpee clean it up? Oh, it might be too much.
Gosh.
Oh my god, with the heady and the body, he was so close to clutching that. That would have been a clip for him. Look at Percy's health. Team Nightmare winning that fight.
15
Newcastle
health.
is so good.
15 health.
Newcastle is so good. I hope Team Ass knows how close they were to winning that. I hope they
Dude.
go back and truly do see how close they were to winning that. That was a great fight. All right, heading up to the north side of the map. We do have 2 teams here, and I would not want to push this team. Trying trying to find a little entry damage.
Double one getting Krabered in the back by another team there. The 3v2 now.
Take over your screen if you got something.
4 teams at the fight you're looking at now.
I hear a Crypto coming in looking to get some cracks. Only 8 squads left. Golden down to about 50 health. I'd say they have about a few more seconds before they need to decide if they're going to continue this fight or just leave, and I think it is time for them to leave.
I'm going to go into OXG comms. We have them here. I think they're going to try a sneak attack.
Who's I can't hear. What'd you say?
OXG.
Okay, so you take screens then.
Got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Go.
One shot, 190 on him.
Looks like E8's going to lose this fight, and they did. E8 is eliminated right there.
Yeah, need it.
No, can you drone it?
Cracked one inside. Cracked one
Push
inside.
up then.
I don't think any team's going to win that was fighting
Alright.
right here.
Big nade.
Really hurt on the valve. Everyone's fine.
Buddha playing on RNG here.
He's cracked. No, I got Krabered.
Great shots with the
Here,
Volt.
look for the
Nah,
fucking
getting
Valkyrie.
knocked.
Popping it back. Popping it back. The last-
Me and you, bro.
Hey, guys, zone's closing,
Swing it on
boys.
me.
Hard swinging.
Are we in comms with someone?
Yeah, we're in comms.
You gotta
Oh, I
you gotta lift
have to
this,
be moved in if we're doing
Yep.
that.
Get the
No,
kill,
that-
get the kill.
don't
I gotta get perms.
Get RKP, get RKP
Okay,
fast.
so take us out of this. We'll do it next game
Shoot
then.
the other one, shoot the other one.
They're going to die to zone. They do confirm the kills, and I think they confirm their death as well.
Okay, guys, RNG with the Kraber. 2 bullets in a Kraber. Only one left on the team. And we only have 5 squads left. We only have 5 squads left. Sorry, we're gonna get some perms for the comms. We can't listen in on them. You guys can hear them, but we can't hear them.
No, but I could still put us in there. The winning team has comms right now.
Can
or
we get a
the-
trick
the
shot?
best spot.
Last one up on the team. Can we get a trick shot? Oh, good attempt. I love it. Okay. RNG will be eliminated, so now we just have LNG. excuse me. Luminosity and NRG. Yep, NRG's going in right now. Amazing shots out of Guild. Guild's aim is so incredibly satisfying to watch as they're going to use the Horizon Tactical, try to grab some height. Have a safe space to heal. Hopefully not get canceled by a seer. Going for the Sky Nade. That was almost too high of a Sky Nade. Did you see where that exploded?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get... Oh my goodness. I don't know. Who do you think's winning this, Andrew? I'm gonna put it on your screen real quick, and I'm gonna go do some aerial views.
NRG's in a really good spot. If NRG's in the top 3, they normally have a pretty good chance of winning.
All right, Luminosity losing a player right
Guild
there.
taking out Jan. That was from Guild on the top of the egg right here, doing some
This
big
is just
work.
looking... NRG's just in by far the best spot. All 3 up. Red shields. This looks like it's gonna be an NRG game.
Yeah, their positioning's just really strong on top of the egg here. Sweet's gonna go down. They have a lot of armor swaps as well. I think it's a
It's a 3v1.
3v1.
Here we go, and they know it too. All right, they're gonna swing wide and they're gonna finish it. And NRG had an extremely aggressive game 1. That's gonna be a lot of points for NRG taking the first game. A lot of points, and they lost someone early on. Remember when I went to go spectate them? They were respawning one of them. You did. You called it. Can I get some
From the
NRG
grave.
hype in chat, please? EG NRG. I haven't been keeping up with all the scrims, but I hear they've been playing incredibly well with this. They really are. Thank you, Tilted. We love you. Thank you.
Let's go, Tilted.
Okay, guys. Game
Appreciate
2
you, bro.
starting right now. It is a race of who can catch up with NRG.
All right, here we go.
We do. I'm surprised you recognize the breed. We have 2 Britneys. They're always chilling with us on stream. Guys, if you're new here, nice to meet you. Thank you for the follows. We stream and play Apex every single night. We love you guys. Hopefully you can come back and watch us when we're streaming too. All right, let's go.
Harvester.
Harvester, again?
Are you flying? Where are you flying?
Flying around the map.
3 teams at Skyhook still. Harvester going down.
That's one of the team names, you guys. They're not insulting anyone. That is a team name.
All right, here we go. It looks like CLG's maybe getting the better start to this one. No, it's a 2v2 at the moment. All right, 3v3 now. Both teams got to immediately punch each other out, and now they're back to fighting 3v3.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, NRG can hear this. They can hear this from staging. If these two teams continue to contest at Harvester,
Oh, my
this
gosh.
is going
Petty
to
Boss,
be,
where are you, bro?
this is going to be an NRG dub.
Oh, Petty Boss
Okay.
going down. Sentinel Hemlock on the drop. That's a tough combination to work with initially. Gonna hold an angle while they get the res. Oh, nice
that was
flick.
a really
that'd have
good
been
shot right there.
Oh, nice flick ×2. Feeling it.
Okay, we're going to show you both sides of the fight here. Again, Andrew, fix your camera. I am on Team CLG down here, and Andrew's on the other squad right up here. This is a fair 3v3 until NRG decides to come over. So for now, we're going to show you guys both sides of this fight.
Yeah, my team's running away. I'm not sure this Harvester thing is benefiting either team. It does look like
it's hurting both teams. It really
SCN
is.
is leaving now, but I think this is what they do to try to figure out who's going to land where moving forward. So I don't think this is really supposed to help either team.
They're chasing. CLG wants... Okay, they're going to turn back around. And guess who's coming over now? They have... Sweet has his range. He's ready to get some kills.
Opportunistic feeders.
He
here.
is. I mean, it makes sense when you are at a POI that's right next to one that's being contested. That's good for you.
NRG also knows that they're going to be much better on loot because Harvester was split on loot and they were fighting, so they probably have nothing. So they know they can just roll over here and have the loot advantage as well.
Hitting the headshot right there on the Valk down below. A nice 150 damage on the 2 players as his teammates were already sneaking in. He was trying to hold an angle, do some initial damage on them.
Bang.
Now, do you think that we could possibly see... I'm wondering if one of the teams that originally landed here might turn back around.
Sheesh. No way. They don't have any loot.
No.
What are they going to do?
I don't know.
They're just going to run around and try to scavenge.
They really are. They're really split here. I mean, we have another team here that's being chased through the cut. Casuals. This is a spot where you do not want to start a fight. This is one of the worst spots on the map, I feel like, to fight right here. They're going to keep on moving. 20 teams up, 60 players still alive. We don't have too much to show you guys because nobody has died yet. Let's just watch some looting.
What I could show you real quick though is just how quickly everyone is moving to zone. Everyone is so quick on getting in here.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we do have the team still up in trials, but they're already Valk ulting out. So it's just people are playing zone a lot more than they used to.
Yeah, everyone's very, very quick about getting a zone now that the zone change and the zone does twice as much damage as it used to at the beginning. So no one really wants to sit around in that. All right, so they're going to back out of there. Are there any other...
Yeah, NRG's taking some shots right here at a team that was just trying to rotate around. It looks like the team is RDM. So NRG, again, still hanging out here at Harvester. Sweet is just hitting those longbow shots.
Yeah, they got a team kind of pinched. NRG looks like they probably want to push on that.
They did just have to use that Newcastle ult. I think I just heard it.
Look at Nathan getting a hard angle.
Oh, they're going for the... I'm surprised that didn't cancel, but he did get the crack on the Valve. Looking to get a knock, and that is just 2 juicy, insane shots out of Sweet right here. 500 damage. We're going to go in and watch his team clean it up. Team RDM eliminated right there. I thought he was late, but excuse me, Sweet, you know what you're doing, clearly. That was perfect. 19 teams. We did lose a team.
They cut a big tree down there and watched it fall.
All right, RNG is hanging here. They have so many teams around them. I just think teams like this, especially, I mean, you have a Loba on the squad, I don't think they're going to leave. I think they're going to try to stay and hold here as long as possible. You can see teams are already, like, posting up in the trailers all around them. All right. I know you guys like the tripods. I feel like every time we have a tournament, this is only the second time tripods have played in a tournament that we've hosted. I'm so excited to see them compete. They're rocking a new roster. They do have Stay Naughty on the team. He is a new addition. I don't know if they've been doing many scrims, but I'm excited to see how the synergy is with this team and to see them play together. But they're just taking their time. We might have a fair 3v3 down in launch site. I so badly want these teams to fight, you guys. I want them to space their fighting out. Gent is going to be the actual third. Naughty's just subbing. Okay. LG find themselves in a great spot last game too. They had a great spot getting a top 3 finish. They are one of the better teams, I think, at reading the zones. I believe they land out at fish farms, so on Storm Point. So a team that lands out in fish farms, and I don't know if they've changed it recently, but they normally do land out there. But when you land on an edge like that, you need to be really good about reading zones so you know how quickly you need to rotate. And they're, I think, a really smart team at knowing how these zones are going to move.
I do see a little bit of a standoff here. Harvester, it does look like NRG wants to pick a fight here. They are picking up some heartbeats on the Seer tack. That is sweet on the Seer. They're looking for angles. They do catch one out. That is a horrible spot to be called out.
Resulta. That is Resulta putting in some massive damage. Again, I'm watching G2's point of view. They did lose 2 players, but let's just see what he can do solo here because he was putting in some work, a solid almost 300 damage just in this fight. And it is not going to be enough. G2 are going to be eliminated right there. NRG having a good game. Having a great game so far.
Yeah, Resulta's got pretty good close range aim with the thumbs, but so does Guild. So Guild took him on 1v1 there.
I mean, they must be the kill leaders in this lobby. Yeah, guys, look at this. NRG again on top with 6 kills already this early on.
We've got tripods over here rotating through Geyser.
They're the only team with kills. They're the only team in the lobby with kills right now, and they have 6 of them. NRG is, I don't know what they ate today, but they need to mimic it every event.
Can I pull cam?
Take it over.
All right, we got tripods over here at Geyser. They do want to get into zone. They're being gate-kept a little bit, and they have a team up on the hill as well. So I'm interested to see what they do here. They're safe for next zone, but what exactly is the play?
What comp are they running? Do they have good defense? They don't have any defense. Okay.
No, they're offensive with Horizon.
Okay. This makes me a little nervous. I don't know. This makes me a little nervous.
I think they're just going to chill. What do we have on the edges here? They're not going to get pushed, right? No, they're not getting pushed. We do have a third party thinking about coming over here.
It's who? Who on the hill?
It is. They do have good to see Mower. M-O-H-R. Is that how we're pronouncing it these days? Mower, lawnmower.
Okay.
More.
That's good. Maybe you say it 5 more times, we'll get it.
Mohair.
That's it. It's mohair.
I never know how to say it. More. More. What does that word mean? I've never seen it except for his name.
It needs more letters.
It needs more.
All right. We're missing the fights.
We're gonna move along.
Luminosity going in with the Bloodhound ults. Got the red eyes. They are breathing heavy, taking out Nightmare. Ronnie. Zone's closing. They're gonna go through the choke here. Yanya's leading a little bit, and I believe that's tripods down there still. Marshall Mathers.
I need a clear definition on what that means. Are you watching the fight south?
No, there is a fight in zone here. You guys know CLG, I feel like once you land contested like they're landing, it kind of just puts your team at like scuffed, like you're in shambles the rest of the game, and that's why you see that all 3 of them are still in zone here. Depleted with their heals a bit. And look at this. They're actually pushing down in zone. That tack's gonna get, oh, I thought that was gonna get all 3 of them. Only 1. 2x on a wingman. I don't know how he hits a shot with that, but yeah, maybe I need to give it a try. Amazing shots out of tech. Getting a knock. Does not have the cancel again, but they're going to just be super aggressive here. They need to be fast because they do not want to stop and heal. We're going to kick down both doors because why not? Gotta heal. They gotta heal. They all have to heal. Last one on the roof. I'm surprised that they are getting pushed out in zone. I wonder what path this team took to follow them out of zone.
I just think you can also tell by the way people are acting if they're down bad or not. I think they just didn't have any loot and they could tell.
Getting the headshot midair on the Valk. I don't think she makes it out of this. And no, CLG will be eliminated. No heat shields in comp, correct. Correct, there are no heat shields. They are way out of zone, but I don't know if they were hearing the...
I got it. I got developments. NRG over here coming out of zone. A crazy rotation. Gonna backstab a couple teams over here. Sweet's gonna full heal away for his team.
I like that rotation they did.
This is gonna be tricky. Cossack, they're gonna get 3, 2, 1. There he goes. Cossack's gonna go down. There's no way Cossack lives. Cossack is down. Nape is gonna push up. They have an aggressive composition with Horizon. That Gibby ult's gonna come down. The Gibby bubble and the Gibby ult.
No, there are no heat shields in comp, you guys. No heat shields. Great shots, Guild. So satisfying to watch this 301 aim. As they just are in the perfect place at the perfect time. They do have a team coming around the east side here. But I don't think they're going to follow up with that. Because they're getting sent by tripods. I just saw that. Yeah, they had to turn around because of tripods. A lot of teams are just trying to outdo the other one with these like edge choke holds here.
Tripods getting some damage, getting the kill here. That's their first kill of the day. They're going to push the team into NRG. It does look like Stay Naughty's going to push up with the wingman. They're fighting out of zone with 10 seconds left.
All right, this is Team Tripods taking shots at NRG right now. And there is a solo.
Nice. Nick Mercs with the 301 gets some good damage in, but they are looking at the clock.
Oh my gosh, the solo taking Naughty completely out right there. That was great. That's going to stop that fight. NRG, I think, is going to be forced to have to go into zone. Yeah, so it is only a solo. They could try to get this point right here. They're angry at this team.
Yeah, the tripods need to get to zone.
Look how low.
Oh, they're going to be gate kept. Tripods being gate kept by OXG. What the heck are they going to do here? They can't Valk ult. It's too late. They're in a horrible position. Nick Merck's taking massive damage, getting stunned. Gonna try to pop a bat right now. OXG really should pounce on this.
OXG's getting shot by another team behind them. They're going through it a bit.
Defense turning to offense.
All right, they are on a Watson team that they're fighting, so all of those nades that they threw in that building went to waste. I think they're gonna throw a few more nades just for good measure. No, we're good.
Show us the beams, brother. Show us the beams.
Okay.
They're happy to just hold this back angle here. They do not need to push.
That is Sen. Sen is taking the back angle here. I'm going to quickly go over to Sen's point of view as they're now the team that is being the aggressor. Throwing the Horizon ult. Wanting to back up to get a little bit of an angle here. Oh, he is so low. They were not able to get that kill.
I'm gonna take it back. I'm
okay,
Nick
take
Merckx.
it back.
He's stuck under the trailer here. They're getting pushed in the back by Sin. Let's just watch this play out for Tripod, see if they can do anything about it. There's like 4 teams fighting here. Nick Merck's fighting for his life. All the teams are...
Sentinels look like they're going to clean up this
shambles.
area. They are... Sentinels is not in shambles. Sentinels looks like they're thriving. They're
Maybe
rotating out now. Sentinels is leaving. They're heading north.
No, Tripods live.
Or excuse me, they're heading west. They're going to go up the hill here. And they have this house? Oh, that was good play on... Oh my god, look how many seer ults! Look how many seer ults! What? I don't think I've ever seen that many unless we're doing something trolly in a private server. I have never seen that many at once. Seer's really good for comp. We love Seer. And there's another one back there. Seer would still be strong even if he had a 5-minute cooldown on his ult. It is pretty. Looks like a jungle gym.
NRG. Last one up on NRG is Guild right now. Nathan is to be taken out.
13 teams are alive in round 4 closing. I love this zone. Everyone is playing this game completely different than the last game. We're seeing, honestly, double the number of teams alive. Okay, here we go. No rats are safe. Not when there's Sears. Just no one's safe. No one's safe. It's like glows yellow when you're aiming at someone. Just cleaning up kills. 10 teams left. Again, Sentinels have been playing really well this game. They're only safe for about another minute. They're going to want to move before that, but they're going to clean up all of these kills right here. Oh, getting extremely low there. Needs to be careful. Back up. And this team is just taking on different fights. They're completely taking on different fights. Let's go check on Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx did get knocked here. That is Team Tripods that are surviving somehow down here. Trying to hug this wall as close as possible. Probably gonna have to go up here and try to finish that fight. I don't know what he can do. All 3 of them are up there. This is not good for him. 70% on ult. I don't know what he can do there. If I were Sentinels, I would just all 3 stack. They're gonna try to grenade out.
I want to jump into. Okay.
Which team?
LG. I'll just take it. I'll take it when you're done with that.
Are they gonna Valk ult, you think? They're playing very cautious for it being just one person. They do have a Seer, but they're gonna opt. Oh, I think he's canceled his ult. Oh no, he started it for a second.
I'm gonna pull us into LG. Okay, we got good comms on that.
¿Conmigo?
All right.
El crypto.
Sentinels are on fire this game.
Atrás de mí, atrás de mí, atrás de mí. Arriba en la altura.
Aquí tienes un reflejo rojo,
Gracias.
Lo va a casi rotar, lo va en vida, lo va en vida.
Les voy a tirar ulti, les voy a tirar ulti a los del Kyber.
La loba estaba en vida,
No, salí volando a zona, güey.
Bajé una Watson abajo de nosotros.
Aquí estamos bien, aquí estamos bien.
Ligera.
¿Los de altura son buleables?
Sí.
Necesito
140, o sea, tiro, tiro. Tiro cuates.
Amazing shots.
No le di.
Tienen Watson.
Intenta agarrar más high.
Subo contigo.
Se saltaron, creo.
What are they saying?
Sí, están abajo, están abajo.
Tiro.
They're saying I can't miss. I hit every shot.
No lo tengo. Pensé que
Every
estabas
shot
aquí
that I
conmigo.
shoot, I hit.
No tengo
We are
no tengo
better.
para ti.
Ay, estúpidos. Por querer el swap, güey.
Pensé que estabas ahí conmigo. Aquí, en
Vale,
medio,
aquí. Están encubiertos los de la derecha también. Kir casi roto. Subo.
Muertos.
He's saying this is how you use the scout.
Muerto el chill. Bajé uno.
Quiero cohetes arriba. Valkyria está a la izquierda.
Bajé al cielo. Empujo.
Valkyria casi rota. Ahorita me está yendo.
Oh!
Tiro la Horizon.
La bala que se mata,
Está tiro la Horizon.
Muertos.
Qué buena, perro.
Lego.
Let go. GG. GG.
Qué buena, perro. La neta.
GG. Luminosity Gaming taking the dub on game 2. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Despite my 2 years of Spanish that I did take, I did not understand a word, but you can hear the emotion. You can hear the emotion, and that's what I learned. One time a month. We call it the Cash Cup. Make sure you come tune back into one of the streams if you want to come see those. But this is all about the pros right now. Up-and-coming pros, current pros, all of the above. Thank you again, Hyperlux, so very much. it's an honor to be associated with you guys. To put up this money for the pro scene is huge. Absolutely huge. My dog is trying to get into my chair right here. Not now. Okay, okay. Guys, you know we're going to be looking at Harvester. Harvester is where all of the action is early on.
Get on them. It is CLG versus
RNG, I believe.
SZN.
Oh my god. Andrew, they are so close together.
They are just punching each
I mean,
other.
they don't even try to split the drop. They just land on top of each other.
They are just punching each other.
All right, it's a loot race. Who's getting better loot? Oh my god. What about the charge rifle sentinel loadout? What do you know about that one? 2 whites and a blue for CLG. I think Apex servers are having a slight issue because I'm on 100 ping and I'm on East. I mean, this is a central server, but I'm located in Virginia. So I think maybe we'll try one of our servers next. Because if it's high for me and I'm in Virginia, I bet it's high for the players.
I got Nano over here getting big angles with the alternator. Gonna try to push up and do... Ooh, all right. 30 bullets left. Needs to make these bullets count. That does definitely count. 130 from the alternator.
All right, Mamba's down.
2v2. The thirst. All right, almost fully out of bullets. Might have to go the Mozambique here in a second.
All right, Andrew's on CLG. I'm going to show you both sides of this fight here so you can see the 2v2 that's still going on here. Oh, wow. Really good shots. That Horizon's going to try to just stay up there as much as possible. They're the only one left on the team. Not looking good as they're going to grab height. Oh, this is too strong. Too strong indeed.
Gonna clean that up.
Too strong. CLG winning
Where's
that
CLG?
fight. Where are they going to?
Where's NRG?
Oh, we have a fight over here. It's like deja vu. This is a lot like game 1. Joey using that Newcastle tactical beautifully right there. Only survived because of that shield he threw out behind him.
Yo, Lagger McGee, thank you for the 500 biddies.
Thank you guys for the biddies and the hype and the follows. You guys are amazing. Okay, they're going to try to fight out of this building here. It might be a little bit easier for them to do a reset and some fences.
Sugar Roll, thank you for the tier 1 there. Thank you.
I don't think they're... This should be a fair fight. This should be a fair fight. It does not... Oh, there's a team in trials that could do something here. Joey got really low again. There's just 2 up here upstairs. And they're probably going to get shot in the back by their third. And RDM are going to be eliminated. GGG.
Yeah. NRG does... let's see.
Little fight at landslide.
I'm on NRG here. NRG's trying to get a good wrap over here.
Okay.
They have a team that's pushing up on them. Sweet's looking to get some entry damage with a G7 iron sights.
Iron sights.
Guild's gonna roll up, has a flat line with 300 bullets. That'll work. That Loba is doing some risky maneuvers. And
That's Double O. I do want to say shout out to Double O. Double O created a really awesome software that we use for scoring for a lot of our events. I know that we're working on a different one. We're not using his software for this one, but we use them for a lot of our events we do. And I just appreciate him letting us have access to that. So shout out to him.
All right, NRG is sitting on the hill here. There's a couple teams over in
We
Landslide.
already have
Are
a
they
bow
ready to
check in
fight?
play. Look at this. Speaking of, Double O getting the nice knock right there on a teammate of CLG. Bow check in play. I think hit 4 out of 5 of those shots.
I don't think they're gonna push. I think
don't
this
think they can
landslide
either.
fight's looking juicy. E8 pushing a landslide fight. I think it's a 2v2 at the moment.
Oh, NRG just pushed up on them though. Can I take to that one?
All right, sure.
I'm taking it back. I'm sorry. Mine's more exciting. NRG just got the knock right there on Double O. That was a quick and fast fight.
It ain't over. There's
It
still
ain't
2 teams.
over. Okay, okay. Sorry. If you have something active going on, take it. But they did get a knock here. Not the thirst yet, but...
They just reset over into my fight.
They did. It's kind of what happened with this one, too. When there's 3 teams around each other, Mamba's trying to see how far he can throw a gas can.
All right. They're back. E8 wants to push this. E8 is going to be a 2v3 over here. They're at landslide. The wingman shots need to connect. That almost had to have been a knock there to make this work.
Oh, yeah. Lost a teammate.
EA's in a really tough spot here.
They're fighting BMX. BMX at landslide? Is that where you are?
Yeah.
Okay. They need to heal.
If you got a better fight, let me know. I think this is going to be pretty...
No,
Well, it's gonna
getting
be a
the
2v2.
knock.
It's gonna be
Okay.
a 2v2.
Oh, my.
Gonna get the white. Heal off, maybe? No. That would have been huge. Nice.
Wow.
EA cleans it up.
That was a really good fight. BMX gets eliminated there. They're going to be in rough shape. I hope they have plenty of mats, enough mats to heal up, because they're going to have teams as soon as they come out of zone. NRG does have their back to the cut that they're going to have to come through.
I'm surprised that Valkyrie flew up on him like that.
Yeah.
It's kind
Looks
of
like
crazy.
Sweet did end up taking Double O's bow check. Unless he happened to find his own, but I have a feeling that was Double O's.
Where
NRG
are...
land and standing, and they are staging, and they often find themselves just chilling up here on this hill. Most of the teams have already made their way down to this zone.
We lost tripods at some point.
Yeah, sorry we missed that fight, guys. There was a couple of fights that happened at once. These are the teams that we have lost so far this game.
Every single zone has pulled southeast.
We're seeing a nice even distribution of kills, too, which I love to see. It's a little different than the last couple of games, so I like to see this. We have about 5 or 6 teams. Tripods have been landing up in Climatizer. Game 1 and 2 they did. I didn't watch them on the drop here, but there was no reason for them to change it up. They weren't contested, so...
All right, we do have G2 on the edge pushing over here. It's going to be a 3v2. Cossack ult's down. Horizon ult's down. Grenades are going out. Designful's going to get back shots on this guy for free, it looks like. Designful going to go down, making it a 2v2.
They used bubble.
Nice shots out of Chaotic
Shield
there.
cracked.
Chaotic taking some big damage. Gonna try to hit a bat. Resulta's coming out of zone.
I'm not
over
exactly
here.
sure the strategy. I know that's what I'm saying. Resulta was in zone, I guess, holding a far angle, but...
No, he killed their third.
Okay.
He killed the third of the team they were fighting. And has just been trying to make his way back in. But I think there's there's no third party.
No.
All right, so
They're gonna res design right there. And
Okay.
that's the Gibby that's up on the team, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Gibby's
Rack's
gonna
gonna
try
run.
to get
Rack's
away.
gonna
Okay.
run. Couple fights in zone. I'm not sure.
No. We have Atlanta Premier rotating in here. Oh no, 2 white shields on AP still.
I found an extended energy magazine. Level 2.
All right.
Team Ass making their way down here. They lost Slurpee, weren't not able to get the banner. You can see I don't know if they were close enough for them to pop up on his heartbeats.
We have, just remembering comms, we have BMX, LG, NM, OXG, RAK. Sup.
Okay.
For any of those. All right, cool.
We have a moment of silence here as these teams rotate into the next zone. Although, that's got to be NRG shooting him right there, right? How many bow checks are... Actually, no, it might be Nightmare. Yeah, okay, a couple bow checks in play this game. That's Bursty getting sniped down really low from pretty far away. All right, they're going to Valkold out. Probably going to land on one of the buildings right behind them. Nice shots.
snipe down and getting shot out
Really
of the air.
good shots. Oh my goodness. These guys are so good that I don't think it's like almost impossible to have a safe Valk ult. They've practiced shooting people out of the air.
And that's a full wipe for Team S.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like I've seen in these servers with these teams, someone gets knocked pretty much every Valk
Team
ult.
LG holding on the side over here. We have a couple teams still rotating in from zone.
NRG has a gatekeep on a team, but they're going to just rotate around. They're going to go the team who is going to have to take probably even a split second of zone. No, they're good. They're good. NRG's going to meet them around and then fight them right over here. NRG's going to have high ground on this fight. I know they're going to cut this corner tight here, and they want this fight.
Do they?
They do. Sweet still has over 50 shots left in the bow check. I don't know if they have. Oh, it looks like they're maybe going to try to do it. Yep, they are. All right, let's see. Can we get another? Can we have a safe Valk ult? Can we have a safe Valk ult where no one dies? One safe Valk ult. Safe Valk ult. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I don't know how safe it was. I do feel like they got a bit low.
Yeah, Moore has 40 health after that.
40 health. DLG's in the tunnel here, so that team that was just getting shot at might try to make their way in here.
Reckon we should head here.
15 squads are still up.
Shall we head this way?
We have a couple of teams in the zone that are eating
I know, that's what I'm just watching right here.
15 squads up. That's why. It's because we have a couple teams on edge that normally haven't been.
Couple solos that are playing hard edge. No banners there. I'm not sure if he should be able to get banners. Hopefully a team's not sitting on him. But they're just crafting. They're just crafting away.
With the tunnel fight, you see?
Nope, take me to it.
Okay. CLG's holding the tunnel. It did look like G2 was going to try to go through. They're going to be held out. So that's fine. That's fine. They can turn around. We have these teams on the edge over here. This solo is going to get killed by NRG.
Yeah.
Not much they can do about that. It's not going to be very exciting. We do have AP over here in the lava. We have these teams holding down the zone. All these teams have to rotate in somehow. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. We got the duo of Rack taking some big damage. Going to have to use Bubble as well. But these guys need to go ahead and move in with 15 seconds left.
How are we feeling about the comps that we're seeing?
Ooh, LG wants this.
I'm a little surprised I don't see more Newcastles. You know, with the buff they had to Newcastle at the start of the season, I really did think we would see more Newcastles in competitive Apex. I guess on Storm Point, maybe we'll see a couple more just with so much open area on that map, but we'll know here in a couple of games.
LG with a big gatekeep here, forcing his team all the way around. I'm not even sure they're going to be able to do that with the zone the way it hits. LG going wild with the Bloodhound. One of the only teams not running Seer. All
Andrew's
right.
a big fan of Bloodhound over Seer. I'm Team Seer. If I'm gonna
Bloodhound
play a
for
legend,
fighting.
I'm playing Seer over Bloodhound, but
That's
he's always been a big Bloodhound fan.
That's a personal decision there for you.
That is a
E8 does
personal.
die trying to go around the zone. So now we are left with 12 teams. All these teams are just chilling.
Actually, mods, can we get a
LG.
poll? Are you Team Seer or Team Blood? I want to know.
This is, oh my gosh, Moore and company are completely stuck in between.
Oh
These are
my
free
God.
shots.
G2 is on the other side of them. G2 on one side, Luminosity on the other.
Imagine a 1 times on a 301 hitting like that.
Okay, G2. Okay, they're getting shot by CLG right now. Luminosity going through it. Dying to gas. Shield on body, but dying to gas.
Ooh, that's going to be a risky maneuver there. Yanya making it out somehow, going to hit the heel. Teammate not so lucky. All right, who's left down here? CLG's going to try to run back inside, but they are being gate kept as well now.
I'm going to watch from NRG's point of view as they seem to be the aggressors in the tunnel here. And that is a knock on CLG for 2 right here. And they even have a team behind them. This is looking good for NRG. Guys, we will try our very best to play ads in between. Andrew, you just played them, right?
Yeah, they must be. It's all good. Nothing that we can do.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll play ads in between the games. That is Twitch playing it, not us. Sorry, guys. Great shots out of Guild. Not missing a single shot right there with the Volt. Going to get the res up. Get their Horizon back in the game.
That's going to be G2. G2's going to quickly turn around.
They have
quickly
time.
Turning around and going out. And they're going to push back to the rock.
But LG's out there.
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
Oh, really good shots. Yanya getting a knock. And the thirst. Oh, you got to watch what Yanya did. I will screen cap and we will watch that later, but that was beautiful. Yanya did get eliminated. LG did get eliminated there, but he did a great job of getting the thirst and even a really quick controller armor swap. Love to see it. A couple people dying to zone right there. RAK is out. Great shots of Sentinel on a rotate here. Oh my gosh. Hard to follow what he's doing. He's moving so fast. I can't watch Lou. He's making me nauseous. I can't.
All right, we got Sweet with the PK going down as well. So many teams getting pushed up on the edge here. The team that does live finally is RNG. They were the last gatekeeping squad. Only 5 squads up now. All these teams over on the edge here having to fight AP, having to fight on the edge.
AP only has 1 player left. You can see there's 2 teams right in front of them here. Look at this. You can see through the walls right there. There's 2 teams right in front of them.
Ooh.
A lot of individual fights happening at once. Again, I mean, Newcastle's incredibly strong, especially if there's not that many people playing Newcastle. Just the ability to make a safe space for you and your team anywhere is huge. Bloodhound won the poll. Okay, guys.
I'm going to get on OXG. I'm going into comms.
Okay, take us over.
One shot back, absolute. Play team. I'm going to
Chill. Fuck, bro. Your someone body blocked my fucking thermite. God damn it.
Hold on to your drone. Do you have drone?
I have it right now.
He doesn't have shield anymore. He doesn't have shield.
Yo, they're down low looting. One shot C. Nice, I need it back, and we need to clear them. Watch the nade come.
Oh my god. So you guys, we're gonna kill him.
I'm
Okay, let's do it. Ready?
Let me bat. Heal up.
They're gonna res. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. On us.
Ah!
Go dead.
Push up.
Yeah, I'm walking this rock.
If you left rock.
I have to heal.
It's
Listen,
fine.
Left.
listen,
They're
listen.
left. They're looking at you left.
Yes, I know,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
more in than you. Play my fucking rock right now. Calm down.
Stop 3. I didn't get blood on their back.
Healing.
Walking up slowly. I can get this rock right here on me.
Okay, I'm walking up with you. I'm with you.
I'm putting gun down just
Crypt ult.
to take space.
I've crypt ult.
Yo, so the team's playing outside with us?
I've crypt ult, boys. Right here.
We should on. He shield's here.
I died. I almost died. Careful. To our left.
I'm good.
It's safe.
Watch my left.
Overview of where everyone is.
Fried.
We're listening to the team on the right.
Oh my god, he's
I
fried.
tried this here.
Can you ping where zone's at?
We walk in. Can
Yo,
we
we
get this run?
have all of this. Yes, take it.
I'm on scan. I can't take it.
They're all in fucking trailer, and one team's inside dome.
Okay, I can't take them.
I'm with you.
One's outside trailer right now. All outside trailer, sitting on him, almost knocked out.
Look him.
Or Horizon, I mean, almost knocked Horizon.
They're getting fucked.
They are really hard.
Cracked.
Yo, I think
Slow play, and start fencing. Slow play and
I'm
start
already
fencing.
fencing. I'm literally fencing right now.
Gate on, I think. We gate on, I think.
Yo, you guys are playing alone left. I'm playing right.
I'm holding
Right.
left.
Yo,
One guy,
Look, I'm gonna crypto ult this.
Wait. Zone closing.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay.
We need it.
They're
We need
inting.
They're inting.
Do it now. Walk up pro. Flash on roof. Flash on the backside.
I'm taking roof over then.
They're nading me off.
I'm on roof.
We gate it. We can still gate
To
it.
the backside.
On you.
I'm just going now. I tried the low bat.
That's low.
Yeah, all playing inside, one on roof.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah,
We just had a gate. Just had a-
wait.
I thought we were walking up. Like I literally said,
Okay.
somebody said walk up.
Well, yeah, because he EMP'd and like we should walk
So
up from
like,
that.
but then why am I alone? Like let's just kick
I'm
it
like,
back and gate then. Like I don't mind doing either, but I feel like
Alright,
I
take
got
us out of
baited
those.
there.
It's fine. It's fine.
Take us out of those. Let them figure that out. Those were some hype comms. I love to hear it. They're going to figure it out, but congratulations. RNG ended up winning that game. Right, 10 teams have already qualified. We're looking for 10 more here to fill up the lobby on Thursday. There's a link in chat right there if you can see which teams have qualified. Thank you, Chrono. Hi. Okay, let's go. Take a look at the drops. I'm always excited to hear what is going to be our landing music. Andrew always surprises us with something good.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, yeah. This, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looks really spread out, Andrew. I do
Any
think,
contests?
yes, I do think Cenote is going to have one.
Scan this area.
Cenote, Team Tripods, I'm on them. We also do have one up here, too. They're already fighting at North Pad, too, so this is a big one, too. Okay, here we go. They already do have the knock, but they're fighting down Tripods, too, so Andrew, you need to watch this. I don't know which fight I want to watch. I want to watch them both, but Nick Merckx is going down. Team Tripods, 2 players left.
On your feet, darling. Plenty of fight left, didn't you?
Good
recording
Mozambique shots out of Naughty. They did get the res. Nick Merckx playing Bloodhound.
I'm recording the Sin fight, so I'll show you guys.
Okay, we'll be able to go back after this game, guys, and watch the next fight. Okay, they're going to go up and attack. Here we go. Or at least get the thirst. Wow. Okay. You think they're going to chase? We have an extreme split here, but they did get 2 knocks, so Demi's going to just try to get out. Maybe circle back around and get banners, but that is really good for Team Tripods. 2 kills. Only 1 thirst so far, but they'll get that second one there in a minute. Do you want to watch the rest of the Sentinels fight? I'm going to head over there now.
It was basically a punch out of Lou, and then now it's a 2v3.
Okay. Looks like the duo's holding high ground, so it's still going to be hard from the push. Not able to connect any of these snipes. What is the comp of the team that they're fighting?
Not certain.
They're just eating that therm. That's what I'm saying. Do they? I wonder if the team they're fighting has a Horizon.
They do. They do.
Okay.
They're doing it right now.
Okay. I would say that's the only threat to them, really, is if they Horizon up like they are right here. Amazing L-Star shots, getting a couple players low. I cannot believe how well the duo right there clutched that a 2-man attack.
Petty Boss, 1 health. 1 health. The guy they're fighting right now.
In Crust We Trust. That was a great attack by the 2 of them. I wish I could have heard what they were saying to each other. Great damage numbers out of both of those players there. One player was able to drop back down, but there is no shot they're going to let them get that res off. They're healing up top. And they're probably just going to double drop on them. 3, 2,
Rez is going off.
1. We going to drop?
I need shields.
I'm shocked they let that happen.
Really?
I wonder if there was a disconnect with how many players they had up. I am shocked that they let that happen. They might be really low on everything, but I am a little surprised.
Oh, they get the re-knock.
Okay. They just wanted to give them a glimmer of hope. Here we go now with the 2. They're going to swing wide here. Get the thirst. Got that second kill that they were looking for. I think he's dead. I think they got him. Letting out a little steam right there. It's a sign of respect. That means it was a really good fight. It was a close fight. That means it was really hard for them to kill him. That's how I take that anyway. They were so difficult to fight. We are happy that we won that fight. Here's our celebration.
I got LD landing on top of Team BMX. We can go into BMX comms. I want to hear what they got to say real quick.
Okay, take us over.
Another bogey.
Dale contigo, chavales. Ten cuidado. ¿Estás ahí, Vin?
Hay uno por la izquierda.
No, me estoy acercando a tu casa. Sí, está atrás del Vin.
I think that means they're going to back up.
Pasamos por ahí, en el techo. No le puede dar.
Es conmigo, vaya.
Güey, le pegué 3 de 14 a la Horizon. Viene. Aquí está el frente, güey. Le voy a meter a ulti.
Sí.
Granada al cielo, aguas. Cuidado. Ahí en la izquierda todavía,
Los últimos.
Rompe el ulti.
Ah, Dani.
Vamos desde la izquierda. Dale. A la derecha, ¿qué onda? Ya están aquí,
Es un 100 ahí.
La izquierda está solo, no sé cómo ir por él. Sí, el sol está solo a la izquierda, güey. Ten cuidado, es la Horizon. Cualquier pedo puede usar la Q, güey, y nos va a hacer. ¿Quién es por la izquierda? Vamos de una.
Está muy lejos.
No tanto. Si van por toda la izquierda, están bien.
57 le pegué en morado.
Dale, le avanzo de la izquierda. Dale.
Estoy con una jeringa.
They're going to try to push the solo.
Vamos a meter botiquín, yo.
Horizon's probably already rotated back to their team.
Da solo tú, Jabres,
Se va por ahí.
Looks like E8's fighting.
Me
I think
volteo.
they're fighting
Aquí te estoy volteando a ver.
somewhere else on the map. Mercy getting the knock on temp. Ooh.
Pegué 18 este
Voy al techo. Pongo pelitas.
Está aquí en mi marca el vato, güey. Es una valquiria. Hay uno a la izquierda acercándose, Hay un ser aquí en mi marca.
Es la Horizon el que está por la izquierda.
Sí. Ya se está alejando. Están alejando. Están fabricando. Bueno, no fabricó una vez.
I don't know if he just meant to rhyme there, but that was nice.
Está en mi marca, güey. Me estoy curando. Sí, corte.
And they're both in the zone for so long.
¿Por dónde?
Está por allá.
Dale. Me estoy metiendo botiquín. Vayan avanzando ustedes. A ver si puedo cancelar el res, güey. No lo veo.
They're towards the end of their heals, so they need to make their way in.
Ahí voy a marcar. Se le cancela. Se murió persona. Se murió.
Oh, he canceled his heal. He canceled the health heal.
Avanza.
One little mistake like that is going to be enough for them to capitalize on this. 2 knocks.
Sí, está hasta allá. No, voy a hacer botiquín así rápido.
Dale.
Okay, Oxy was able to get away.
Sí.
Oxy's going to Valkyrie out. That was good. That was good. All right, we're going to pull out of those comms now. We're going to go check some of the rest of the fights on the map. Guys, we do have tripods moving in, heading up north.
Whoa.
That was good, though. That was a lot of zone damage they were taking.
Dude,
Sentinels.
that seer. The seer attack was so
good. Sentinels going here. They're still fighting the same team. Isn't this the same team they fought from the drop? It was Petty Boss, right? Yeah, okay. They're finally finishing that fight of the team. Here we go. Okay. So they finished that fight. They're making sure he's dead because it took so long to kill them. And we're going to go back here and check some other parts of the map. See here, they're getting some zone intel. I mean, that was like a 5-minute long fight. All right, G2 triple purple shields rotating around the edge of circle. Some teams opt to play in zone, like you can see these teams here. G2 is one that often likes to take outside rotate, so they're rotating on the edge of circle. Gonna take their sweet time coming in. It's kind of a smart strategy. I mean, if you know the zones to your back on one side, you can't really get pushed from that direction.
I'm just surprised in that last fight. You have to wait until you're low on health to hit heals because that's the only way it makes the med kits worth it. So the fact that he was able to cancel that guy's heal.
That was huge.
That
was huge. I haven't seen that either, but that was perfect way to play Seer.
Like, to cancel his health heal and die to zone.
Okay, guys, and they just landed on CLG, who's only a duo. White shield on Mamba, too, so G2 could be aggressive here. They might not know it's a duo yet. I don't know if the Seer could get heartbeats on all of them, but they just basically bully them off of this. I don't know. What do we call these structures? Well, hexagon? Octagon?
Gazebos.
Gazebo? Okay, I like that. I mean, Checkpoint is crowded. Checkpoint is so incredibly crowded. NRG kind of has the head honcho spot. Sweet has a Kraber in hand. Guys, why didn't you tell me? If someone's got a Kraber, you need chat. I rely on you. You've got to tell me these things. Is NRG streaming this? We only missed 2 shots of the Kraber. Doesn't look like either of them connected based off the damage I'm seeing, but Kraber in play. Yeah, you guys, we are in control. We don't have observers in this tournament. Andrew and I are producing, casting. We're doing this. So you guys tell me who you want to see. If you're watching a couple of points of view and we're missing the action, you yell at us. We have a bunch of computers in here. We want to show you what you want to see. And when someone has a Kraber, I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see Oxy die. Oh, he made it through a tree. That's so lucky. He was in between these 3 people.
Show Crust point of view the entire game and I'll give 2 or 3 subs.
This direction calls to me.
Nah.
There is an enemy over here.
Okay. Andrew, you keep taking us elsewhere. I'll let you know if Sweet starts doing stuff. But when someone has a Kraber, I get excited. Dude, he's trustworthy. All right, they're going to ult out. They're in zone. Where are they going to ult? This could be an ult just to get information.
Oh, you're going to die to the attack. That is so strong when the Valkyrie is able to 2 down and Amigo getting a kill. Was that a wipe? No.
All right, I'm going to go over here and take you to NRG as they can... Oh, he's stuck in a tree. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Hey, guys, it happens to the pros, too. It happens to the pros, too. Just want you to know. Okay, here we go. They just were in zone, and they did a Valk ult to get to this side of zone here. They need to kind of claim some real estate. Trying to figure out where all these teams are around them.
I've got to fight unless you're fighting.
No, they're just trying to survive and claim an area. So take us to any fight you have.
Okay.
16 squads are still up.
Back over to LG. They might go around. Yeah, they're going to go around. Okay, so they were going to fight. Now they're just going to go around. 30 seconds left. They're going to Valk ult.
Okay, NRG, Sweet did get 1 Kraber shot, but they did lose Guild, so he's going to try to continue. Actually, no, he's going to hit the res. It's just they're getting shot from so many different teams. The team behind them, they're getting shot from so many different ways. I think they're really regretting the rotate, but the zone is probably going to pull this way, but there's just nowhere safe they can play. Oh, that is unfortunate with the cancel right there. Oh my gosh, they're going to just use everything that they have right there, and someone's going to grab a pretty full Kraber, but that is not a safe spot to be. I mean, you can see here, again, there's this team here that was pestering them. I think 3 different teams got those KP.
What was the plan, though? Were they just trying to hold, like, the hill?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, look at where the zone's pulling, but G2, again, we watched them rotate in there earlier, so they were getting shot by G2 here, the team here, and someone over here with a charge rifle. Was this the team with the charge rifle? No, this wasn't even the team with the charge rifle. I don't even know. Someone back that way had a charge rifle on them, too, so I think there were a couple teams that were shooting them. All right. LG is going in with a kind of a sketchy rotate here. I'd love to see a Bangalore, probably the only Bangalore on the map. They are a duo. They do have Yanya's banner, but it is just so hard to get reses off
Really
in
is.
these games. All right, we're walking up. They know that there's a team on them. Seer knows all. Teams in that building also going to try to smoke to the right to provide a little bit of cover, and they're just going to have to dodge bullets here in the smoke. And maybe try to play downstairs. At the very least, hopefully they can instigate a fight to give the other team across the way confidence to push up, but I think this might have to be their battle to take. Not much area to play off of here.
Hyperlux has a full Kraber.
Okay, you can take it over if you want to. I'm just watching someone ask they wanted to see Atlanta premiere. Looking at them, they're fine. They're not really fighting at the moment. They're safe.
Oh, that could have been a heady, but it wasn't. 95 on the Gipster. Trying to get one last shot in there before they go into the
A
buff.
couple of Krabers in play this game. Madness also has a Kraber.
252. That was a pretty easy one though. We're not gonna pretend. That's a pretty heavy fight. I'm surprised they don't want to push down here, but we're gonna go watch this fight anyways. RAK cleaning up.
Team Tripods are eliminated.
Stuck on the low side here. Tripods did get one person on rack down, but they ended up going down themselves.
Okay, RNG right now is in the spot that NRG was in when they died.
Kraber 140.
Oh, nice. I see why NRG wanted...
Oh, get him! Let's go! Was that a triple collat? Was that a triple collat? Could somebody call the cops?
Screen cap it, screen cap it.
Line them up, baby. Line them up. God.
We have so many fights happening right now.
All we want to see is the Kraber just one-shotting everybody. Very balanced. All right, I'm really gonna back up. I can.
I didn't get to see it. I need you to show me what happened. You can triple collat with a Kraber. Yes, you can. Okay, Team RNG, speaking of Kraber, also has one also.
Grenades going out. It's just free over here. It is just free. Grenade hitting for 100. Arc Star going in. 252.
He doesn't miss.
I mean, to be fair, these aren't the hardest shots. It's just positioning, man. The triple collat, my God.
All right, Sentinels was also eliminated there. There was a solo on Sentinels. Did take out someone on Team RNG. I wonder if they're taking the Kraber. Is Pow going to take the Kraber? Madness did get down and thirsted. Oh, they're going to rest him right here. He's going to get all this stuff back, and they have a minute, and I don't think anyone's anywhere around them, so that is a clean, full reset for them. Where is Luda? Where is he standing? Oh, okay. I'm surprised he can stand there right now. I'm really surprised he can stand there. Andrew, what is Team Ass gonna do? Look at where they are right now.
They have a Valk.
They got a Valk? Okay. All right. All right, guys, only 4 teams up. Team Ass is gonna Valk ult out. They're just waiting. They're waiting for the perfect timing on this Valk ult. And there they go. We're gonna follow them. They're gonna get that aerial view too of everything that's happening. Did he just drop something? Like something fell out of him. That's their name. They're Team Ass, you guys.
Oh, did they land roof safely?
They land roof. I don't know. Luda might still be on that rock behind them. I think all the Krabers are out of the game now. Yeah, they switched teams up.
Roster change.
Yeah, a bit of roster. Okay, Valk ult down. They did have to drop off of high ground here. They're going to play on the back side. Trying to rotate around. RNG did get fully eliminated. They did get the res up on Madness earlier, but not able to survive the next zone close. Okay, here we go. They're all going to be up on height. That is a great thermite. Cyril's down. 99 with the PK shot. Try to hit a bat. The other team's holding high ground on them. One on low ground. They kind of need a full send this one that's down here, but they're going to opt to go up and kill the two right there. Clean wipe of G2. They are eliminated. Last two teams. Can they hold off this last fight? Fight after fight. Slurpee's doing some amazing work with Horizon here. Snipe Down doing what Snipe Down does best with the car. And Team Az get the dub. First game on Storm Point. GG. GG. Mac, Snipe Down, and Slurpee.
We have our Apex champions.
Just found out that we were hosting this, so. Yes, I would be very happy to participate in that sleepover. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, and we have like some fun stats. We can show you guys like who has the most damage, the highest kills, the most headshots. Like the software is really cool. So we'll make sure we get that up for the next one. I liked seeing that. Who hits the highest percentages of shots too. Like the software is really cool. We're going to be doing this every single Monday. All right, here's our landing music. You guys know we're going to have two different contests. Sinode over here, and we're already fighting.
Crust already putting damage down. It does look like Petty Boss is down. Was that a full wipe? Petty Boss is dead. Where's the rest of the team?
Oh, they're all dead.
What? Who killed who?
It sounds like they're still fighting, but...
Wait, no one even got guns. What? Okay, okay. We got tripods over here. Tripods. Let's see. And okay, they're splitting. They're splitting Cenote. And they're not doing the immediate fight that they did last time.
No, they're not. They're not. They're taking the complete opposite sides right here.
I imagine they may clash heads in a moment, though.
It's going to be a matter of who has better loot. So if you're watching Tripods, I'm on COG. COG has 2 blues and a white. What do you guys have?
Triple blue.
Okay. I'm going to say your team probably has better loot because Mamba only has 1 gun.
Yeah, they're getting the back as well. I don't know how CLG would come push them.
Yeah,
CLG wants to push them. I would imagine they are going to be super down on loot.
They are looking to fight here.
Looks like Deeds is on the roof with a 2 times G7. That's going to be really good in this situation.
Luminosity lands down in Fish Farms. They have a really beautiful split drop, and they are not contested. I was talking about this earlier, but yeah, no, they have a lot of good loot. So I'm taking you back over to Andrew.
No fight here. No fight here. I think I don't really know this. You can't even really call that a contest. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that.
I know. I'm surprised. This is a POI that, I mean, it's a large spread out area, so they really don't have to fight, but it's not enough loot for 6 people. So if they both qualify, for example, they're going to want to figure out who wins this area.
Nobody else fighting.
You. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the hype. Thank you for the raids, the hosts, the bits, the follows. You guys are all so very amazing. Thank you.
Go back to Gina. Thank you for the gifted sub over to Dimmel. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Yeah, that was nuts. Who did damage over here on Sin?
One of them only did 10, so I think it was
Lou. Okay, Lou landed on a Havoc. Crust got 200. Okay. So I know Lou. I think Lou landed on a Havoc, and it was just game over. 19 squads up. Doesn't look like anyone is very close
Ooh,
to
I
each
found
other.
a sneak attack. I found a potential sneak attack. So they're coming here most likely to craft, maybe. Although they're saying that they see this team that's running, but OXG is right behind them. OXG, I think, knew that they were there.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe not.
Ooh, Sin versus NRG. This could be a spicy one.
Ooh.
This could be a spicy one. We got NRG doing a little bit of hunting over here on the edge.
Are they going to do the IMC?
No, I think they're going to do a little fight is what they're going to do. This may be death. Horizon getting away with 1 HP. Are you kidding me? Sweet's going to be pretty upset about that.
This is game number 5. You guys can always see right here. We'll try to put a graphic up with it. And
Crust.
getting the knock on Crust.
Going down.
Rumor has it is that Sentinels was still shooting the death boxes from the fight earlier.
They do get the res and none of the grenades hitting. Oh, the grenade does hit for Nathan.
Oh my god, Guild's aim is one of the most satisfying things to watch. Great shots as they take out Sentinels right there. NRG, that is a strong team that you took out. GG.
Yeah, Guild getting almost 350 damage there.
Okay, we have a cluster in the center of the map. I took over screens here. We have sub comms. So you want to take us into sub? Let's listen to them. Let's listen to the comms of this fight as there's 3 teams right in this little area.
Yeah, they should have died.
Yeah.
Dead.
Good. Not dead.
I hate how you can't like wall bounce on these balls in here. So this one you can.
They're in final zone, so I'm not sure they're really going to want to fight.
Team in here.
Antagonist spotted over there.
Sometimes it's nice to just
Kill
hear
at least.
what the plan
I
is.
could give you a Phoenix. Oh yeah, take that.
Oh,
I have a fight.
Make sure we use these.
I'm going to pull us out.
Send me your armor after this.
We got Team Who more over here gonna fight in the tunnel.
Crypto.
I'm gonna pull us out of the
I might
comms
sit
real
in
quick,
this
guys.
corner and drop my armor.
you guys will notice there is a crypto near team sub. We just left their comms now, but they take their shields off. So you can see 2 of them took their shields off right there. They're just waiting. If you have your shield off for 10 seconds, the crypto won't hurt you. But if you take it off right before, it will.
Yo, Armies, thank you for the 10 bomb. What's up, my man? I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support there. This team wants to fight. There is a 3P inside as well on the backside. This is Team NM. And they are stuck in between 2 teams. I don't know why no one's pushing here. This seems pushable.
Are you looking at the fight down in the south? It's a CLG versus tripods.
Yeah. CLG
Yeah, they were
wants this.
gatekeeping them. They were gatekeeping them pretty hard. They're just waiting. Look at this.
Yeah.
You see CLG? They're literally just waiting right there for them.
Oh my, car play.
Oh, no.
What is happening over here?
Oh no.
Snipe
This is
down
Team
going
Ass.
down. Where?
It's on.
I think they just got separated.
Okay. Snipe down is thirsted. Armius, you're amazing. Thank you. Oh, CLG's full pushing in on tripods right now, too. I'm going to watch from Tripod's point of view. We can see Nick Merck's connecting a couple of those.
Stay Naughty is down.
Scout shots. Stay Naughty is down and thirsted. Avoiding that Seer ult.
They're going to get banner. They probably want to get out of here. Ooh.
Oh, no. Deed's getting knocked there was not what he needed, and I don't think they can come back from this one.
Damn.
I don't think he's going to be able to get away, but we shall see. They're hard chasing. Nano's hard chasing, but having to heal on the way. You cannot hide. Oh, and he does end up going down to zone right there. Okay, so we did just lose Team Ass and Team Tripods. All right here on this edge. All on this edge. Luminosity is still playing edge. No one anywhere remotely near them. And then teams that we were listening to earlier, we do still have Team Sup is alive. They still have their shirts off here. Again, there's a crypto right near them. That's why. They know. They know. And then we have OXG chilling here.
We can scan this area.
We have Iraq right over here. So many teams on all of these buildings just coexisting. And AP Atlanta Premier.
Let me check the comms. We may have gotten... No. We have Rack. We haven't heard them yet.
All right, one team inside Command Center right now. Guys, we have 15 squads up. We're going to lose a lot of people within the next minute. We are going to lose so many within the next minute. Match stats. We only have about 6 teams that have kills on the board.
We have Team RNG over here on the edge. We have Madness with a longbow looking like they want to hold out NRG on the edge, but not very strong on loot. This is a longbow with no parts. 1 scope on that thing. G2 is pulling up on the side as well, so it looks like NRG might be in a little bit of a pickle here. No heartbeats, though.
Guys, let me hear what team you're cheering for. No point in talking about what teams you don't like. Let me hear who you like. Let me see some emotes of the team that you are cheering for. Who do we want to win?
All right, NRG's...
Yeah, but G2's right behind them. Couple of wingman shots hitting, getting one of the players extremely low there. That was a really
shot,
good...
and he gets the sear attack and a grenade. Oh my.
G2 had an epic sneak attack right here.
That was a combination right there for you. Guild taking the full brunt.
Doing a couple little aim training on the spiders here. A little split. G2's a little bit split. He's going to try to grab banner. I don't think he can do that.
Nathan wants it, yeah.
Oh, the whole team is so close to him, Andrew. G2 is right on his cheeks. They're going to queue over. I'm going to watch from G2's point of view. I took over the screen on my end here as they get on top of the rock and are just going to shoot down on him.
Yeah, he went ahead and got out of there. So it's going to be a duo. They're going to proceed as the duo of Nathan and Sweet.
Survived a little bit there. I thought they were going to all triple drop on him. Getting the headshot, getting him low, but not able to capitalize on that kill.
No, they're just going to go around. Okay, look at the rest of the map here.
People are so spread out.
Yeah, everyone, this team in here may roll up. This is Tech, Oxy, and Aiden Destroyer. Seer ult's going down. That normally does mean we're about to fight.
You want to show both sides of this fight?
Our stars are coming out. LD.
Okay. All right, I'm on BMX.
Oh.
I'm on Team BMX. Andrew's on the other team. We do have other teams in this area here, so it is not looking so good. Okay, a couple knocks on both sides. LD did get fully eliminated. BMX has 2 players up. And they're going to be taken out by this third party that is right here behind them.
There's 3 other teams in there right now.
There are. Nightmare left. Nightmare did seem to leave a little bit. They're outside. Team who? Oh, he wants to finish this. And he does. Okay. Gonna get the thirst. And there should only be 1 player left. But there's still a whole nother team outside. They chase after the third, or do you worry about the team outside?
I'm looking at the clock. It's got 40 seconds on it. We don't want to be in the zone, so...
Yeah, it looks like they're going to just leave him.
I'd get out of there.
They're going to leave him right here. Worry about the next spot.
There's a clueless bogey out there.
14 squads up. I do hear a Valk ult.
This direction calls to me. Let us go.
What are you going to do? He knows 1 team left. I'm not sure if he knew if there was that whole other team here, too, that's just kind of chilling on banners, looting up, walking in late. 10 seconds. Zone 3. They have very far to go. All of these teams that we were checking in earlier, guys, are still hanging out here in these buildings. Nothing has really happened with any of that. Teams are up. Team Who is being very cautious here, waiting for this team to rotate in. They want to play edge. Maybe get a countdown fire on this one player. All right, we're going in. We're getting height. We're going behind them.
That's the duo they're pushing right now.
Yep.
And that
All right,
duo
grab
is
height. They need to be
off the
aggressive
scene.
and they need to be fast here because there is a Newcastle team right there on the side. And another team down below. 14 teams up. Round 3. Closing now. You see that duo right there to the left. They're just chilling. I don't know if that ult's going to pull them. No, it's not. They were able to get away. Okay, they're going to have to push back in behind this ult, but that Newcastle team behind them is going to cause some problems. That was a good rotate. Oh, this guy overextended. Okay, that was the solo. That was the solo on that BMX team. I like that. Distraction tactical. Oh, did he just... Did you see the thermite that he yeeted in the air? I haven't tried that. I'm going to have to try that. I'm going to have to try that. I have never seen that before. Probably not that, like, efficient with where it ends up going. But I'm 100% going to try that. Connecting a couple of 30-30 shots. And they should not have anyone behind them now. See anything?
All the teams are still just sitting in the houses in end zone.
I've seen it happen with my Horizon ult. That's funny you say that. Like, my Horizon ult has... I've definitely seen that take flight. You throw it into your tactical, but I've never seen a grenade take flight like that.
All right, this is game 5 out of 6, and there are 5 teams fighting for the lead. It's going to be a really close finish.
I mean, I'm feeling very good about all the teams that have a space in buildings. Like, what is a team like G2 going to do?
NRG is getting bullied a little bit. They're trying to make it into zone. They are only a duo. Sweet is alive with 1 health. Can he get the res? And by alive, I mean down, but you get it. They're going to try to hold the door here. On the outside, we have OXG. OXG is a trio. Have they identified that it's a duo? I'm not sure. Nathan's going to try to hold it down.
All right, CLG just took
Still
the
alive.
top of the Ferris wheel spot.
Z Davis does have a Kraber.
Ooh.
Where's that? NRG does stay alive. That's huge for them. All right, we're going to go for sup. We're going to go into sup.
Okay.
They're fighting for their lives here.
They left their building. Oh, only one player up.
They died off the air. Yeah. Only one. Nice.
I think there's a team down here.
Okay. Got the armor swap, but probably not gonna...
Yeah, they're sliding on me.
Legal movement. And Sup is eliminated. GG. They got an extra kill there at the end, though. Decent placement, top 10, but we are looking at G2. G2, I didn't know where they were going to play, but they just kind of waited. They played edge. Huge cluster right down here where Team RNG is. RNG is now on top of the Ferris wheel. CLG had just Valk ulted there. Uh-oh. Once you start getting the hops like Madness has, you're a goner. Had to use the Horizon tack like that to get back up. Oh, he's got the hops again. He's going to have to go take it one more time. Once you get to the edge, there's no coming back. They're just going to be patient. Now, where's the kid? Who has the Kraber and where are they? Because I feel like these guys are very susceptible to that.
I think it was Davis, but I'm not sure they're alive. No, they're alive. It's a solo. He's underneath the bridge. He's underneath the Ferris wheel with a Kraber.
Okay.
2 shots in it. NRG, by the way, doing a great job as a duo staying alive. Top 9.
They really are. This is their this is their tournament to win. They've been playing incredibly strong all night. Again, this is a qualifier, guys. The prize money comes into play on Thursday. Make sure you're following Hyperlux, though. That's where we're going to be casting and streaming over than doing the broadcast from the Hyperlux channel. Qualifiers Monday you can find here. Hyperlux channel is where we will be broadcasting the prize money tournament.
All right, let me just show you real quick. 9 seconds. So we've got a lot of teams over here on the edge that are going to be fighting for one spot in this building. We've got NRG, OXG on the sides. They have to move in. G2 also has to move in. So I'm not sure what the heck's going to happen. OXG, let's listen to OXG. They got pretty good comms here.
Right in front of me. You say that.
Lead the way. Lead the way.
I mean, I fly over. I don't know about you guys. Shit, I'm up.
I didn't make it. The team's shooting for me.
We're dead.
We're gone. I'm safe.
We needed a valuable for it. Go right. Temple.
I have aerial views if you want to go back and forth.
I'll solo grief to you, bro.
Do you get roof with me or no chance?
In a second I can.
You can climb up the tarp if you really.
Creeper.
Sweet, taking out Cubsky. Z Davis making some work with that Kraber. All right. Looks like it's just him, so maybe we'll hop out of those comms.
Yeah. I'm out.
And we'll check here. Again, guys, looking at this positioning here, what are you thinking?
All right, what teams do we have?
Oh, I was like, Pow didn't know Z Davis was right there. Can they get a reset? They're going to try, but it looks like AP's going to hear this and want to possibly capitalize on it. G2 also swinging out wide here, going to take advantage of this. AP in the building, G2 outside. RNG did get eliminated right there. Still a top 5 finish for RNG.
Yo. G2 having a huge game. They're on 11 kills right now.
It's a big game for them.
Let's see what they're looking at here. OXG is a solo. We got Team Rat in the building, having to move out with 8 seconds left. I'm going to go into Team Rat comms. We have those as well.
Okay, let's listen in. I'm going to just stick to aerial views.
Got some prey right here.
Fauna, we just focus on.
Right now. I'm gonna fly up on this kid again. Rack, you wanna hold that with a Kraber?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like right here.
I'll just tell you when, okay? I'll tell you when to throw the ult.
It is a solo.
Okay, don't.
I'm 40 on him.
Alright, I'm with you. I'm just wait for the bubble res. I'm watching.
They're 30 us. They're 30.
Yeah.
I'm upstairs.
One of them died. One of them died. We're fine. Reset. I got the MP. On me. I got the crypto.
Hold on. I'm up.
This guy's low. We can kill him. I got him. They're dead. All dead.
I ulted outside.
Okay.
We still have time to look right on the left here.
Yeah.
140 on the horizon. Horizon 1.
Okay.
That guy's good.
I have the bat.
I have hella arcs on them. They're gonna be
Yeah, can we look for a push, maybe? Yeah, I'm with you.
Heal up if you need.
Just chill for a little bit. They killed the rat. I'm taking their Q. Take the Q. I'm just dead. I'm dead. They're all on the roof. Nice try.
All right, G2 ended up winning that game. G2 had so much huge momentum, but GG. Don't. Really good comms. I always love to hear team dynamic, even when they lose a fight. It's really interesting to hear, the strategy for next one, or just sometimes how they talk to each other. But GG and G2 winning get. I do see advantage though. I don't know if we had advantage earlier. I don't recall if Bowser was on Vantage earlier.
All right, keep a close eye on Sin, please. They're fighting
They fought
so fast.
So fast. All right, they're gonna be up here on North Pad.
Just go right on Lou. Just go right on Lou. He got 400 damage in the last fight.
All right, I'm on Lou. He was on Vantage last game. Okay. I will not miss any of this fight.
If you blink, you're gonna miss the fight. Don't
All
blink.
right, I'm nervous for them. Do you go for guns? They're gonna. Oh, I don't know if that was a little hop, skip, and a jump intentional off the edge there. Shots are happening. Ooh, Volt. One player stays up on height, and the two go in and try to do some dirty work. They're all three going in right now, just barely dodging that tactical. They are pushing. Looting along the way, but they are pushing. Oh, a little issue with the zip line here. Getting the knock. All right. And you know the fight's not over.
I got this over here. 2v2. Deeds is down. Deeds is down. We got Nick Merckx and Stay Naughty still up. Naughty getting shot through the roof. I'm surprised.
Wow. Okay, CLG winning the fight on tripods again. We noticed the fight's not over here either.
There's a couple little holes in the roof, but I'm surprised that they were able to get that on Naughty like that.
Okay, guys, we lost 2 teams, our 2 POIs that are contested. You guys know North Pad and Cenote. It's just brutal what we've been witnessing here on Storm Point. Other than that, it's just going to be a couple minutes of just casual looting. I don't think we're going to see any drama for a bit. So let's check in with Luminosity as they just are looting up fish farms.
Man.
Those were fast fights on both ends. Very, very fast fights. Yeah, at least I like teams that land on drop. And I will say, this is what I love so much about Storm Point, is that we had 2 teams with 50-50s, and look at this, no third parties. This map being so incredibly massive allows for there to be fair 3v3s as much as possible. And that's why this map is far superior to Kings Canyon.
R301 here. Come stop with a fire selector.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Eyes on the sky.
the little cracks in the roofs where they were fighting tripods, they're brutal sometimes.
All right, what does the team in first place look like? 2 purples. G2 with 2 purples right now.
Yeah.
Looting up. Do they have all Oh, they have a team sneaking up on them. Okay, they're looking to maybe get some kills early on. There's how many teams are in Barometer?
I don't know, but
Just
these
them,
guys normally have
just
some pretty
those
good
2.
comms, so we're gonna go over to Team OXG.
You know.
Definitely gonna try and fight it.
The iced tea.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Do you have alcohol?
I don't. 95.
Okay, they're not interested. They're not interested.
Okay, okay. I do have a fight. I do have a fight. E8.
All right, I'm pulling out of here.
Okay, okay. I know, that's the thing. When we join the Discord, they're like, they know that means there's about to be a fight or some drama.
Oh, they were looking at each other.
I know, but we got to be careful about which team we listen in on. If it's a team that doesn't know they're about to get rolled up on, they know when they hear us join Discord. So we ask that all the players please have your Discord alerts turned off so it does not make a sound when someone joins the call. I have that turned off. I highly recommend you have that turned off if you're playing, so that way we're not distracting.
AP Crook just crabering somebody in the head.
All right, go take us over to him. It sounds like it's probably Team Sup going through it, right?
Yeah. Kraber back out? Nope, back on a 301.
All right, they are on low ground here. Team Sup's going to try to survive as a duo if they can, but they are getting shot in the back. Looking for an arc stick for Team Sup. It's not going to connect with either of those.
Also down.
Yeah. But getting one player down, I think Sync is in a world of trouble here. I don't know what he can do. He is a solo, and they are out. Team Sup will be eliminated right there.
Third party is the issue. Oh, tried to pull the Kraber out. It wasn't reloaded. Nothing can be done. The death was had.
NRG's in a bit of a fight now, too. So I'm watching NRG. I'm going to take over the screens here at Cascade. Go. They are fighting against Team RNG.
We're not alone, squad. Got a bogey.
And look who's flying right over them is Team Sentinels.
If they pull out of a fight,
oh my God, Sentinels just landed right on them? Look at that. We might have another Sentinels NRG fight. They're Senators, not Sentinels. Oh, excuse me. They are indeed getting pushed now by Team RNG. Great sneak attack right there, getting it really low, missing that PK shot too.
Luda going down.
Trying to dodge these windows, it is not going to be fast enough. Not with that Horizon ult. Slowing them down a bit. Going to try to hide behind his teammates, but that is going to be the end of the game for them. Team Sen is out. NRG still alive here. Guild going in. They're healing. Oh, kind of rolled right in. Getting knocked. Oh, he was holding open on the door. All right, Guild's down inside. They're going to get the thirst.
2v1?
Yeah. They need to heal up. Looking for an entry.
I'm going to show you the view from
the one
from Pow Pow from
okay.
the one.
Both sides of the fight. Let's see what can he do
the
here.
The one's on the top left.
Through the Horizon ult, I guess just to get the res off. Sticking the res, he hears that and he's going in. That was smart. Oh gosh, the Eva.
Oh! To the face.
Okay, sweet. Let's go.
Man.
RNG eliminated. RNG eliminated. Guys, that team was one of the ones that stood a chance to come out in first place today. That was huge for NRG, the team that was just one position below them to take them out there. Oh my goodness. Okay, how's G2 doing? G2 has no kills. NRG could win this whole thing tonight. They could win this whole thing tonight. They've got a couple of kills. They're only a couple points behind G2, and they just took out the team that was in second place.
Oh.
Couple guns in the game will open up doors. 30-30 is one of them. You just, sometimes it just can be a nuisance. Shoot at the center of the door, open it up.
I'll just show you guys the map real quick. We've got NRG still out here. We've got 40 seconds on the zone. They have a pretty long way to go. We have Team Ass right here trying to rotate through Jurassic Park. And we also have CLG making some medical supplies on the edge. We've got Mower. Not Mower. It's More, bro. It's More. At Antenna holding it down. Gonna do a little gatekeep action right here. And you can see where the majority of the teams think the zone's going to be pulling. So back edge is pretty congested at the moment.
Where do you think's the best position to hold for this zone? Look at this zone with all this, you know, a lot of water with it. Where RDM, it's not going to pull towards them, but I do feel like they should be good for a bit, no? Is this the one that you think that ends up here? Kind of surprised no one's trying to play that edge. All right,
Yeah,
team
near the
rotating
egg.
in. I think we have a team in egg. Yeah, we do have a team in egg. Usually we can have a team in egg and a team like right above them too. They're taking that egg way down there. So it might be this zone. Okay, Team Nightmare, there's only a duo in here. Man, they can close off that top floor with the Newcastle though. Look at that. I mean, and you can see how much that was. Oh, he's about to show us how he can close it off. Here we go. Can we get a full door closing? Look at that. Hey, they only got one top. That kind of screwed him over, I feel like. They got robbed. Look at that. Only one of the tall parts ended up coming through.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
I mean,
Team
they'll be
Ass.
fine.
Team Ass is in a fight. We got sniped down on Aberlelli. Teamed up with Slurpee G. We're going to go in here. It's going to be a 3v3. They're up against More.
G2's alive, you guys. G2's still alive. The team in first place is still up.
Dropping down. What does
All right.
Snipedown have to say about this? Snipedown's going to have some back shots here. Getting 23 damage with All right, height is being taken.
Who's up on height?
Cells are going down. Aberlelli's trying to get some angles on the side here. Going to get a whiff on the tactical.
It was really close to hitting. And here they go with the Horizon. Full push.
Oh my god. He's going to drop down right ahead of bat. Slurpee G's going to clutch it up a little bit. Nice shots
Oh
from
my
Slurpee.
goodness, what an attack.
More down.
Wave is the only one up. He's inside the building right here, just trying to chill, see if he can catch one of them off guard that maybe tries to find them. But they're all going to be on height.
Who is that? That's NRG. NRG coming from the side. Snipedow's going to try to full heal. NRG's not sure if they actually want to push this. The solo did sneak away. Team Ass is going to hold the roof, and with the charge rifle, maybe... Wow, focused. Almost. Oh. NRG's going to hold down the middle.
The Digi-Optic on the charge rifle.
Good fight there. Good fight. That's a good example of why you want a Horizon on your team. Really punish any team on height just for free.
A lot of Horizons, Andrew.
Yeah. Oh, you can shoot through those cracks. Woo! Punishing every angle with a charge rifle.
All right, right now this is NRG versus Ass. I can't believe they made that. Guys, we want a rebranding.
69. 57. The skill rifle is showing its colors. Abrelli gonna be pushed back inside here, gonna hit a bat on the door. That is Slurpee G going down.
Guild almost one clipping the Valk.
Snipe down low here.
Sweet getting knocked and thirsted.
Oh.
Snipe down. It is a 2v2, right?
Gold bag.
Gold knockdown shield is what used to be the gold bag. Provides half health on res.
Blood is pumping. It's all down to this moment.
Great shots out of Guild. And Guild's going to clean that up as he takes
NRG.
the kill leader spot in 5 kills. All right, Ass is eliminated.
NRG taking out a really, really good team there.
NRG wants to win this thing. Oh no,
Ooh,
they
who
do
was
think
that?
someone right. It looks like a full
A whole
team.
nother team? How?
Not sure.
That's got to be swapped already, yeah.
It's CLG. This is CLG. Okay, NRG's eliminated too.
Who comes that far out of zone?
I don't know, but they're gonna have to immediately ult. They have 5 kills. CLG has 5 kills. Again, rough start for them. Landing on World's Edge on a contested drop, landing Harvester. All 3 games they had to fight right off the drop.
Barely making it back. A couple seconds to spare with the zone pull.
Yeah, really. That was good. You can see we did have... Tech was pulled a little bit away from his team. I just took over the map here and was waiting on the edge here to see if anyone was going to rotate around this way, but they ended up going the other way. So CLG... Oh, wow. They even have a little area they can fight off of. Again, that's probably the Newcastle duo still just chilling here. Team Nightmare. They still have their walls. They're fine. And let's see the zone. Let's see where the zone's going. Okay, this is looking like a easy cleanup for G2, but we'll see. You know, everyone's going to be looking at them.
We must go here.
But they have all of these rocks, and this is a terrible zone. It is rocks and water. It is rocks and water. The platform. Eight squads up. Do we have how many gibbies? Any gibbies? Any gibbies?
None. None alive. None alive.
We really don't have any alive?
No, there was only one in the whole lobby.
You
only
believe
one
that?
Gibby.
I feel like we're not talking about that enough. Can you guys
All right,
believe that?
112. Nano going in. These guys are getting aggressive. CLG wants some more kills. Mamba on the roof. Was that double tap on an Eva? Am I hallucinating?
A lot of people like the double tap. Someone is with CLG. Yeah, someone on CLG was using it earlier. Times have changed.
All right, are we going to even try to go for a res here? Nano, we got E8 full pushing over here. This is very ambitious, but we will see.
They got the res. CLG was able to get the res.
Wow. Yeah, E8 over here. Thinking about zone rather than pushing in. We're going to go to OXG. OXG have some good comms. I'm going to go check them out real quick.
Oh, they're going to be fighting E8 right now.
Move.
Ulting him.
Did it jump?
Cracked on you. Underneath you.
Yo, one shot back, absolute foul.
I'm going. Careful.
Are they? I think they're all bottom.
They are. They're all
up
playing
here.
red under. One's playing
Are they
under.
under?
Can we go? Oh, one's going out. Wait,
Behind us. Get in, behind us. What the fuck? We need a swing. Low ground, come here.
I think it's.
Bro.
I'm popping the bat.
I'm not on scan. I'm good.
So we have to swing low ground. If we're swinging low ground,
Go.
we
I'm
have
going here. I'm low ground.
I'm staying out left here.
Go left, go left, go left. Go left, down.
I'm
Left.
going.
Left. Right here.
To the
Beat
left,
this,
to
beat
the
this,
left.
beat this. I have a fucking car. Play on me.
They're right up next to us, bro. On roof.
Chill.
Popping it back,
Put
popping
your
it
ult
back.
down. Right
I don't
here.
have ult. I don't have ult.
We should have cleared this, but we can't get over there, can we?
We're good. They're on our roof above us. Can we banger it? What they got?
I don't know. I really don't know. I have a fucking car. Nothing on it. We have
Are they
to
still up
just
there?
alcohol.
I have
Yeah,
nades.
they are. I need it. I bangered.
Are they fighting?
Yeah, they're going for a sky nade.
Banger.
See if these nades will
Missing on
hit.
him.
Fuck them.
Pushing them off a height there. That was pretty good.
I don't see him.
Should we push
They
that?
dropped inside.
They're still
I
up
don't
there.
Oh,
no,
one's
no,
on roof.
yeah.
One's on
Behind
roof.
us,
Watch your
yeah,
back,
we-
watch your back, watch your
go-
back.
Go down. Come here. Play here.
Just play under them,
Player.
play under them.
We're safe right here, though. On you.
I'm going under.
I'm under.
I'm under it. I have no bats.
Sense.
Dropping one.
Bat.
Peeking. What? Angle.
Play on me.
I'm going.
Behind you.
I can't
I
see
need a
shit.
bat. I'm just bad.
I'm trying to every fucking angle. You can use my shield.
It's G2 from across the way on the
I'll make it
rocks.
I'm blocking on his left.
Come back more, please. Come back more.
Coming.
Need to pop this Betty.
They're dropping left.
All right, that was Luminosity that was taking them out, but also G2
We're
from
going
across the
LG.
way.
We're going into LG comms.
All right, we're gonna listen into LG. 3 teams up.
Allá arriba, Sí. Un equipo aquí en el high. Valkyria, 43. Rota la Valkyria. Le pegué un besito.
Oh, G2's pinched now, though. I've got aerial views, Andrew. If you want to switch.
Vayan aquí, deslícense acá.
El Cid está roto.
Tenemos uno aquí.
G2's very, very pinched.
¿Tienen escudos?
3 Searolds.
Y es pilas.
Or is it 2? Hard to tell.
Por la izquierda nos pueden subir, Nichul.
Sí, estoy viendo, pues estoy punto de izquierda. Tienen DJ, creo. No, esa no es la última. Bajaron, creo.
Puse uno más a la derecha, Puse uno más a la derecha.
Hay que singuearlos a la derecha, hay que singuearlos a la derecha, acá. Aquí estoy bien, bueno, no estoy bien. No te creas, nos tiene un poco ángulo. Aquí estoy bien, aquí estoy bien.
G2 did a really good rotate.
Vamos atrás los vatos.
¿Tienes otro humo? ¿De casualidad? Ya no tengo nada.
Hice mierda.
Les tiro, no, cohetes.
Usa humo, Nichul.
Sí. Ya, empújenle, una en vida.
Me meto batería,
Hecho mierda. Atiro todos ahí, empujen esa madre. Es el último, dale calma.
Ay.
All right, Luminosity eliminated. G2 has 1 player up. This looks like an E8 dub. Going for the Kraber shot. Dude, G2 did such a good job of getting out of the middle. They did a really good job. They were pinched. I don't know how they decided to rotate out, back and around, and